So we've got ourselves a Red Bull Aerial Challenge. This is going to give us a whopping 3,500 SP to complete, so you've got to make sure you don't make this mistake with it. Now with this objective specifically, we are going to get the Red Bull kit, gives you wings, which actually looks pretty cold, so I'm definitely want to see what that looks like actually on. We get the Aerial Fortress as well as an additional 1,500 SP. They are really ramping up the SP now, so definitely get on board with it. Now the big thing that you can make a mistake with this objective is there is 5 objectives, you only have to finish 4. So you've got score 5 goals with headers, 10 power shots, play 8 rush matches, score 20 goals, and assist 5 goals using crosses. Now, the one thing that you want to make sure that you're doing is I would play this all in rush to start with, because naturally you can get the power-up goals, you can get the score 20 goals pretty comfortably. If you're playing either with your friends or just in general, you should be able to get 20 goals in 8 matches, or at least there or thereabouts. The power-up shot is going to be there as well, so if you want to pick somebody with the power shot plus, that will obviously enable yourself that little bit more to be able to get that done, which is always perfect. But you want to make sure you are finishing these 2 objectives first, or at least making sure they are the first, second, or second and third, because if you do get to 4, say I, for whatever reason, have managed to get the crosses, I've managed to get the heads done, I then don't get the chance of getting one of these if then I go and play it in rush, because you obviously only have to finish 4. If I finish 4, it will block it off, it will count it as complete, and it would block off, or at least it normally does, block off the last objective. So make sure you're getting the 10 power shots first, then obviously the 20 goals, the 8 rush matches. Don't cross it to start with. Obviously if you're not using your head, then you're absolutely fine, because you can get the crosses and the head at the same time. If obviously you're crossing to yourself for a header, you should complete that in the same way. So what you could do is in the 8 rush matches, power up shots, 20 goals, rush matches, and then in that final game of you doing 5, say for instance you play 1 squad battle match and you get 4 of them, leave it at 4, and then you can basically make sure on that final one that you do get it finished. If obviously you go into that final match and you've got power up, you need to make sure you get that 10 goals, because if you finish it in the same match, you can get the reward. I've done it on a live event. But if you don't, say it for instance, I've scored 9 power shots out of that final one, but I've finished the 5 headers, then it will just block it off and unfortunately you can't finish it. But it looks a pretty cool objective. It looks relatively simple. Obviously using your header, cross it into the box with nobody there. If you've got a precision header plus player, perfect. If not, you just have to keep going to grind it. Power shots, power shot plus will always help that. And score 20 goals is scoring 20 goals. It should be pretty self-explanatory. So let me know how you get on with it. You do get a few bits of packs back from it and some SP, and we can grind up that season.